Season, and welcome to Shalom Christian Academy. We're looking forward to a great game here this evening with our special guests from Hagerstown, Maryland, the Heritage Academy Eagles, and your home team, the Shalom Christian Academy Flames. Before we announce our starting lineups, let's just take a moment and bow our heads in prayer. Our Heavenly Father, we're so excited to start our next school year. Thank you for the opportunity that our young people have to compete in athletics and to be out here and demonstrate what your love looks like in action as we play the game of soccer. And I pray that would be demonstrated well on the soccer field and also from us in the stands. And I pray that ultimately you would be honored and glorified. And all that takes place here this evening, we pray these things in your name. Amen. All right, first, for the Eagles, we have number 9, Anthony Fairchild. Number 5, Trey Fleming. Number 1, Josh McMillan. Number 12, Micah Wilson. Number 7, Christian Saddleson. Number 11, Adrian Saddleson. Number 8, Austin Fairchild. Number 0, Chad McMillan. Number 2, Cody Dan. Number 13, Evan Don. Number 22, Jackson Klein. Number 14, Ethan Shoemaker. Number 6, Blaise Myers. And number 10, Cole Hurst. And now for your home team, the Shalom Christian Academy Flames. We have number 14, Brady Yemke. Number 25, Caleb Kaufman. Number 10, Christian Henry. Number 4, Kason Martin. Number 3, Bryson Mose. Number 6, Drake Wenger. 00, Ethan Brickville. Number 9, Spencer Dunn. Number 20. Enjoy the game.
First time.
All right, let me go. See ya.
So you're higher. All you gotta do is challenge me. We'll see how high you get. Oh, really? He's a little bit dangerous. Welcome to Shalom Christian Academy here in Chambersburg, PA. We have the first game of the year, SCA Flames versus Heritage Academy. And we have kickoff. It'll be 40 minutes to play in the first half. And we already have a handball. And in Burton. So August 21, first game of the year, and school starts on Thursday of this week.
Hey guys, are you going to do that?
He says you do it.
And the field is extremely brown and burnt. No rain for quite a while. That's Drake Wanger in the middle. And on the far side, number 10. And that's going to be a handball. It's Simon Henry over there on the far side. Simon Henry. Huh. All right, it's the first game of the year, guys. I'm a little bit rusty. Christian Henry, Simon's son. We'll get it right here soon. Mo's in the middle of the field with Henry. He gets a hold of it, gets at the horse. Back to Mose over to the far side, and Henry can't quite get a touch on it. Goes out of bounds. Heritage throw in. Heritage throws it up the sideline. Horse gets a touch on it. And they'll go over the Mose to Richards. Richards is in the orange cleats. Henry back to horse. He settles it. And he's going to drop back to Breckville. Breckville goes to the center. Richards over to, looks like Kaufman, Caleb Kaufman. Spencer Dunn. And they're going to settle it back. And that's going to be Flames out on Heritage. Dunn down the sideline. The winger, and nobody there. Richards up the winger. He gets a touch on it. And that's going to be out of bounds. Heritage throw in.
He says he's the one I want.
And that's going to be out of bounds. Heritage throw in. First time I'm this deep in the zone. Kaufman intercepts. He's just going to kick it out of bounds. We've got Will Turner in the goal. Richards, nice header. And almost stolen. And Mose picks it up. Gets to the horse. Horse ahead to the sideline. And Martin Casey can't quite get there in time. It's going to go out of bounds. Heritage throw in. Richard settles off the foot, out of bounds. So it looks like the Flames are just a little bit rusty. And Heritage in the zone. They get a touch, try and center it. It's deflected by MG, and he saves it. It's going to be a throw-in on the far sideline. Actually, maybe he didn't save it. It's going to be a corner kick. So, first threatening shot coming up. Heritage Eagles in a stack. And it's at the top of the box, headed by Richards. And Spencer's going to get to it. He gets it by one defender. And good challenge by Horst. And here come the Flames. Horst on the far side. He centers. Winger can't quite get a head on it. And that's going to go out of bounds, far sideline. Nope. Saved by Henry. And that's number 4 over there, Case Martin. Centered. Winger gets a foot on it. He's got a chance. He takes a shot. And saved by the goal. first shot on goal for the Flames. Goalie kicks it out to center field. Eagles trying to control. Horse gets a control of it. Nice pass down the sideline. Dunn makes a move, gets tripped up. He's got 2 on him. And he's battling. And they're going to call Dunn for evading progress. And Spencer and Henry are going to switch sides of the field, and that's going to go out of bounds. That'll be Flames throwing. Zoom out a little bit. Throw in by Caleb Kaufman, up to Henry. And center, nobody there. Richards gets a foot on it. Henry, he's on it. And that's going to be Flames throwing. They get a ball out of field, out of play. And here we go. Carson Horse throws it in to Henry. Henry gets a foot on it. Nice move. He centers and nobody there but defenders. Here come the Eagles. Nobody there. They got to drop it back. Horse gets a foot on it. Nice ball by Horse up to Henry, and he's going to get there first. They kick it out of bounds, so we got to throw in. Christian Henry throws to the center. Defenders there, get it out of the box. Horse takes a left foot shot, and right at the top of the goal, easy catch by the goalie. Long kick out, met by Casey Martin. Nice ball by Henry. And Horse gets up in him. That'll be Eagles throwing. Ball, that'll be Flames throwing as feet left the ground. And here's Henry. He'll throw it on the sideline to Wanger. Drake back to Horse. Horse met with some resistance, and Eagles get it by him. And here they come. Met by Kaufman. Kaufman with a good step. Get to the Henry. Henry tries to settle it. Too much on it. And Horse, oh, nice ball. They center it. MD. Moves over to Dunn. Nice touch by Dunn. And he's going to drop it back to Martin. Martin to Breckville. Breckville over to Emge. Emge to Kaufman. All 4 defensive backs touch the ball, and he tries to go up the side to Horst, and he saves it. Good pass, and Wanger's there. Oh, off the top crossbar and over. Frank Wanger with a good foot on it, and with the top half of the crossbar bounced over, and I think Heritage got a foot on it, so it's going to be a corner kick. Either a foot or a hand. I believe it was the goalie may have just tipped it. So you've got Carson Horst over there taking the corner. You've got Henry right at the goal. Mose, Richards, and Emge at the top of the box. For centers, Richard or Mose doesn't quite get a head on it. over in the corner, and it's going to be a throw in for the Flames. 10 minutes into the game, 30 minutes left in the half. Henry centers too much, nobody there. Good step by Spencer. He tries to center. It's going to go off the foot of the Eagles. So they'll have a corner coming up. And we got a substitution. It looks like Spencer Dunn will go out, and I believe that's Noah Lehman. Hair flowing and everything. And here comes Horse for the corner. Middle of the box. Can't quite get a head on it, and goalie will come up with it. And here comes the kick, the midfield. Richards sends it right back into the box, and it looks like the goalie's going to come up with it again. And that's going to go right past midfield. Richards again. Mose tries to settle. Nice change of direction there by Mose. He centers to Richards. And Horse battling. He takes a left-footed kick. Right at the goal. Goalkeeper easily picks it up high in the air. Here we go, midfield. Richards, he'll try and get over the side. Nobody there. And Kaufman can't quite handle it. Goes out of bounds. The Eagles going to try and do something. Good defense by Emge. And that's going to be a Flames throw-in. Nice job by Brady Emge on the defense. Kaufman. And high in the air. Kaufman takes it out of bounds, settles things down. So we're thankful that the sun is going down, as it's been hot out here today. And it's going down below the trees. We got a substitution for the Eagles. So it's definitely cooled off. And here's a throw-in for the Eagles. Kaufman and Emge on it, and it's going to be out on the Flames. Good throw by number 10 in the box. Ooh, may have hit a hand. Emge, nice foot. Brady Emge gets it up in the air and out. Clears it. Noah Lehman on the far side. Tries to get up the winger. And that's going to go out of bounds, so it'll be Flames throwing. And substitutions. Looks like Christian Henry is going to go out, and Ethan Hubers will come into the far side. Noah Lehman on the far side throwing the ball in. And Horse gets a foot on it. Shot at the goal, nobody there. So that's going to be a goal kick.
Yes, sure.
Off the sideline, Kaufman is there. Nice job by Kaufman off the feet of the Heritage player. He'll throw it in the Mose down the sideline. And it's deflected, headed out of the box. And Lehman is there, stolen by the Eagles. Off the foot of the Flames, out of bounds of the Eagles throw in, far sideline. Eagles throw it in, right back out. We'll throw it again.
What's going on, Eli?
Down the far sideline. Out of bounds by Brackville. Eagles throw in right in front of the Flames bench.
They're talking some smack on
Everything is good.
We scored our first goal.
Good challenge by Casey Martin.
He did score the first goal.
And Eagles will drop it back. Brackville gets a touch. Goes up the sideline, and that's going to be out of bounds. Eagles throwing. Headbutted by a horse in the trees. Eagles throw in. Throw inside the box, headed out by Richards. 2 Flames on the ball. And that's a go out of bounds. That'll be Eagles throw in. Good foot by Emge. Gets it ahead to Wanger. Wanger tries to go ahead. Horse had a run on it, and it was deflected. They settle it back to Will. He crosses the Emge. And Breckville left foot. Gets it past the offense. And Bryson, he's got a runner. Oh, couldn't get it past him. And Drake was being held up. And here comes Mose. He's got a foot on it. He's going to take a shot. And it's good. Bryson Mose, how do you do? First score of the game, 18 minutes into the game. Bryson Mose gets past the defense, settles it, and takes a right-handed shot across the goal. And we're at 1-0. Flames leading the Eagles, 22 minutes left in the first half. So here we go after the first goal. Eagles have possession. They're going to drop it back. Met by Caleb Kaufman. And it's out on the Flames. That'll be Eagles ball. Kaufman heads it down the sideline, and that's going to be out of bounds. Eagles throw in. And foot off the ground, or not overhead. I don't know what the call was, but I know it was error by the offensive player. Off the feet of Hubers, can't handle it, and he's met by Eagles player, and that's going to be Flames ball. Kaufman down the sideline to Mose. Eagles get a foot on it. Bryson settles, goes in the middle to Richards. Richards tries to go cross. Lehman on the far sideline. He gets the touch. Second touch. He's going to take. Oh, he gets another touch, and he's going to see if he can cross it. He crosses. Looks like it's off the foot of the defender. Maybe that's going to be the quarter. We don't have quarters, but with the heat, we're taking a short break, water break. So there's your score. After 20 minutes of play, 1-0 Flames leading. And for all 12 of you watching the game, if you got some extra money laying around, you need to send it in and get Shalom a well dug so they can water this field because it's pretty brown with a few patches of green. So don't be stingy.
Yeah, it's exactly right. Never mind. Yes. Oh, okay. And it's me. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. What is like what would be her probably more accurate.
So after the water break, we're going to have a goal kick by Heritage Eagles, and we're back in play. Eagles kick it short up the sideline, met by Lehman. And Richards on it. Eagles still controlling that midfield. And far sideline, Eagles throw in. And we've got a substitution for both the Eagles and the Flames. Looks like Spencer Dunn is coming in for Drake Wanger. Good to see him back on the soccer field this year. Centered by Hubers with a header to get it going the other direction. And Breakville on it. And so the Eagles ball, not sure what happened there. There were 3 Flames on it, maybe pushing, shoving. I don't know. So free kick coming. And here it comes. Way high and out of range. So we got a goal kick. The first one for the Flames. And it looks like Brady Emge will cover that job. Emge to the center, met by the Eagles. Richards. Kaufman, he'll settle back to Richards. And Richards thinks he goes up the center. Moses there. And that is Christian Henry racing all the way down the side. He's going to get a touch on a nice job by Henry. He settles, tries to get it to the center, goes back to Horse. Horse going to get a touch on it. And Moses races down the side. He's got control, met by 2 Eagle defenders. And saves it. He'll bring it out wide. He settles all the way back to Kaufman. Kaufman looking. He's got somebody in the center. Dunn's there. Dunn gets a touch. Richards, he'll take a shot. Ooh. I think his eyes got big on that one and he shanked it. Still early in the season. Eagles kick at the midfield. First touch by the Eagles. And they'll get the second touch. MG will settle things down, get it over to Kaufman. Kaufman far or near side. Back to Horse. And Horse, he'll make a move, gets by another defender. He's going to look to center. And Eagles get a touch on it. Sails into the near corner. Spencer gets a touch. Carson Horse drops to Kaufman. Kaufman right back down the sideline to Mose. Mose tries to center. Eagles there. And Kaufman, good step. And that'll be Flames ball. Kaufman will take the throw in. He goes to Richards in the center. Richards foot the face again. And Kason Martin, far sideline, midfield. He's going to run up the sideline, gets it to Henry. He gets a touch on it. And he's going to try and center. Oh, Mose just not quite there in time. Nice touch by Horse. He tries to go to the far sideline. And good touch by, I believe that's Noah Lehman. And that sailed just wide right. So that's going to be a goal kick for the Eagles. He didn't have much time on that. Had to get it off quick. First touch by the Eagles. And Richards gets a touch on it. Flames will control midfield. Henry back to Martin, far sideline. Henry can't quite get a touch on it, misses, and it's going to go in the box. Good challenge by Dunn. And the goalkeeper gets to it first, one step ahead. Just past midfield is a goal kick, met by Richards. Henry's on it. And Lehman gets a foot. He controls, tries to go down the sideline to Spencer. Spencer settles it, kicks it in. Lehman can't get there in time. Martin settles it to Dunn. Dunn to the center. Henry. And we got a foul on the Eagles, so that'll be a free kick for the Flames right outside the box. And let's see. I believe that's going to be Richards and Horse talking about what they're going to do. Both of them there. And here goes Richards. And Horse is going to take it. Left foot too strong. So Richards faked it and Horse took it with the left foot. So we'll have a goal kick. So 13 minutes left in the first half. Score is 1-0. Flames over the Eagles. And that's not in play. We're going to do a re-kick of the goal kick as we had substitutions. It looked like Royston Mose goes out and Drake Wanger comes back in.
I don't know. Yeah, that was always good.
Ball in play. Wanger gets a touch. Threatening. He's got to drop the Dunn. Nope. He drops it back to Horse. Horse is running. And he's going to find Richards in the midfield. Richards lets it go to Emge. Emge back to Breckville. And Richards, calm and cool, sells it over the Horse. Horse down the sideline to Dunn. Dunn tries to give it right back. Good ball by Horse over the Dunn. They got two on them. And they got to get it out of there. Eagles come up with it. Oh, Horse, good foot on the ball. Impedes progress. And they're going to send it up the sideline. Controlled by Emge. Richards gets a touch. Sells it back to Breckville. And Ethan over to the far sideline to Kason Martin. Kason Martin making a move. And he's going to go up the far sideline. Tries to send it to Lehman. Lehman, he's going to get a run on it. He gets there in time. And it's going to be out of bounds. That's going to bring up a corner kick. Good job by Noah Lehman. So we have substitution. Looks like Noah Lehman's going to go to the sideline. Ethan Huber's going to come in. And Carson Horse is going to take the corner kick. And here we go. Horse at the top of the box. Richards tries to get a head on it. And that's going to stay out of bounds. Substitution again for the Flames. Looks like Bryston Moe's back in the game for Carson Horse. He'll get a breather. And kick the midfield. Met by Hubers. Martin gets a foot on it. He goes up the sideline. He's racing on a mission. And at goal, right at the goalie scoops it up. He couldn't, I think he's trying to center that ball and it was deflected into the goalie. Kick shy of midfield near sideline. Moe's had a hand on his back, no call. Good move by Coughlin. Coughlin tries to center, but nobody there. Eagles drop it back, get it back to midfield. And both defenders drop back, leave 7 open. Now they're back on him. Met by Kaufman. Kaufman, and he kicks it out of bounds. Throw in by the Eagles. Good contest by Kaufman. And Mose, he's running. And he sends it far. Wanger doesn't get there first, and it's kicked out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in far sideline for the Flames. Not often that you see Drake Wanger get outran by the opponent, but the Heritage Eagle player on the far sideline had some wheels. And we got a substitution for the Eagles. Nope. They're going to hold him. And throw in. Hubers over the winger, gets a header or foot on it, goes right at the goalie. And he scoops it up, gets it to midfield. And looks like Casey Martin drops it back. And that's going to be impeding progress, I believe, or maybe on Hubers. He jumped for it, missed it.
Yeah, I bet you might.
Fell into the player. The Eagles. Kick at the front of the goal. And Bootstrap Will is there. Easily picks it up. Good job. And hopefully no offsides. Oh, good pass by Spencer Dunn to Drake Wanger, and he was just 2 steps ahead of the defender. Tell you what, it's amazing. A quick save by Turner there, and fans liked it, cheering, and it gets the momentum going the opposite way, and the winger had a run at it. Spencer and Drake on the ball. Bryson is there. He makes the move, gets through 2 defenders. He's going to try and send it far sideline. Oh, Henry quite couldn't get a foot on it, just ahead of him. And saves it in the corner. Eagles control. Met by Hubers, he settles. Settles it back to Martin. Martin over to Richards in the middle of the field. And he's going to settle back to Breckville. Breckville over to Emge. Back to Richards. That's moved by Brechwell. He gets it across to Kaufman. Kaufman boots it way ahead. And it looks like Huber's going to get to it, and he's tripped up. So that's going to bring up a free kick. And it looks like Richards is on it. And he's ready to go. And it's booted out by the Eagles. And it's going to be a throw-in. And we got substitutions. For the Eagles, we got, for the Flames, Noah Lehman in for Luke Richards. And I believe that's, nope, also I think Bryce and Mose came in for Spencer Dunn. Good challenge by Lehman. He gets a foot on it. He's racing in the corner. He tries the center. Can't quite get a hold of it, but it gets in the box anyway. And that's Drake Langer. Gets a hold of it and sends it in the goal to Neal. Flames. So Lehman really in a lot harder than what he did, but it got by the defender and got the Wanger. And Wanger one touch and turned and knocked it in to the left corner of the goal. Eagles midfield. Bryson Moses there. Kicks it over the Horse. Horse sends it ahead. Wanger. He had Henry running. And Eagles, good touch. Turning around. Brechwell settles it. He'll stay on it. And long kick. They're running. And easy pickup by the goalie, Will Turner. He gets it over to Kaufman. Kaufman over to Mose, near sideline. Mose and the Horse tries to get to the outside. Kaufman's there. He's got two on him. And it's going to be cleared by the Eagles. Challenged by the Eagles. Sean on the ball. And, oh, what a save. What a save by Brady Emge. Heritage Eagles. Sorry, didn't zoom in on that, but he had a wide open shot. Emge didn't give up, met him within a foot of the goal and kicked it out of bounds. So we're going to have a corner kick. Well, for the first game of the year, that may be your play of the game right there. Got some substitutions. Here we go. Corner kick for the Eagles. It's behind the goal, so that's going to bring up a goal kick. We got substitutions for the Flames now. You've got Luke Richards back in. Caleb Kaufman takes a break. He's going to go to midfield. Ethan Hubers will go to defensive back. Far sideline to Casey Martin. Oh, I don't know about that. Too much body for Martin, so it's going to be a turnover. Going the other way, Eagles. And here comes the kick. Right in front of the goal. Oh, Will Turner fumbles it out of bounds. No big deal. So that'll bring up the Eagles corner kick, and they're going to take it from the far sideline.
Yeah, I was good. He kept saying, "You're putting it back together, right?" And I'm like, no.
And they just kick it into play. Top of the box, met by Lehman. And Martin is there, speeding down. He's got numbers. Ooh, a little bit too much on it. Wanger not going to get there in time. Top of the box. Goalie picks it up. Martin's got some speed. Gets those wheels turning. Richards settles in the midfield. He'll change direction, get over to Mose. Mose the horse, and he'll get, good defense. He had Henry open. Imge gets it ahead to Mose. Mose tries to turn it, and that's going to be a handball, so that's going to be Flames. And it looks like Carson Horse is going to take the kick. He's going to try and find that one piece of green grass on the field. Set it up a little bit. I don't even know if there's one blade of green grass out there. Here goes Horse. Kicks it the right sideline. Headed out by the Eagles. And that's going to stay out of bounds. Flames throwing with 1 minute left in the half. Winger gets a touch on his centers. Nobody there. And Horse gets a foot on it. Gets it over to Hubers. Hubers tries to send it ahead to Mose. Mose gets a touch. The Eagles get there first. Richards, he gets a touch on it. He's going to send it ahead, and right side of the goal, picked up by the keep. And brought this midfield. Hubers gets a touch on it. Martin tries to get a touch, and it's going to be settled down by Ethan Breckville. He's got time. And he's going to send it up the sideline. Drake Wenger is there. And he's bodied up, gets a touch on it. He's got control. And he centers, and it's behind the goal, off the top of the goalpost. And I believe that'll do it for your first half. And it is 2 SCA Flames, 0 Heritage Eagles. And we'll take a break for halftime and be back soon. Hey, Turner. Hey, Turner. Yeah. I'm going now. I just want to let you know.
All right, the concession stand will be closing down in less than 10 minutes. So if you're still hungry, now's your last opportunity to grab a bite to eat.
So we got a 2-minute break for halftime.
Fried items and some baked goods to come and enjoy after halftime, immediately after halftime. Thank you very much for coming this evening. We appreciate your support.
Yeah, by what? We wondered if you He was carrying them. Yeah, that's really that was back. Yeah. Well, actually, that's my heart went pitter patter. And I'm like, ones that I'm like, not down properly, and like they're the ones that I'm like, whether or not you got fired, yeah. Never happens to me. Okay.
Who waits for that? Tips, girl. And you definitely don't stop it.
And you're not traveling 100 or 150 nautical miles away from your base of operation. And you can hold the base of operation from either base. I can technically go from Waynesboro past Motor and keep going. It's close to the base of operation. So, as long as
I know.
and that's what they're trying to say.
Remember that.
Then you don't have to do your long book. That rule, that's the federal. The federal says that 100 or 150. And if you do that, you have to log it. That's the big. Oh, it's your log. The only time we get trouble with that is we don't. Yeah, they ship it. They all we don't. Yeah, like we have one just for food shoulder. So that was green side by side. We don't normally so much far away.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure you don't know. He starts reaching.
Number two, I like how
I did it because I wanted it. And then it went to, that's how I started getting it.
I'm fine. I'm not gonna die. Yeah, it's fun. You don't want anything else?
that's why I did want to arm wrestle.
Basically, that's all going to
I stood up, like,
Well, I'm gonna say yes.
Good up, Turner. First name I forget. Trying to think about it.